Good morning. It's about 5:30 in the morning. My mom, Trail Angel, just dropped me off. So about 5 days away from Monarch Pass. So getting started here at Twin Lakes. Can't wait to get started. Took a day off. Feel great. New shoes. Hope that works out okay. Okay, I had to share this. It's pretty amazing. There's a pair of osprey in the area. Listen. That's one of them right there. One had a fish in its talons, and the other one was kind of circling around and landed on a snag up above me. And the whole top broke off and landed about a foot from my feet. It was huge. It was pretty amazing. But I'm sitting here watching fish rise and the sun coming up, and I'm so lucky to be able to do this. I appreciate every minute of it. So just wanted to say, pretty amazing experience. Well, I got to go see the historical site, I think. And it says it reconnects, so let's head down this way. Okay, here it is. That's pretty cool. I think somebody actually lived here. That's pretty amazing. There's a lot of thru hikers that would love to stay there for a night. It's not a choice. Oh, and there's more. Dexter's Cabin. 1836. I thought it was pretty young back then. Another cabin over here. Let's go take a look. And then we gotta find the trail again. Wow, look at all this. Look at all those logs and how they don't fit quite perfect. That's amazing how they make that work. There's more cabins in the back there. Wow, I'm glad I took this little trip back here. Must be the hotel. So cool. Not a bad backdrop either, huh? Alright, in search of trail. See you interlocking. Resort town of the 1800s. Alright, let's see if I can find that doggone trail. Gotta be here somewhere. I know I keep taking too much video, but wow. I gotta quit being lazy and put my microphone on. So you take a sharp right after you go by all those buildings. Feels like you're going the wrong way. I don't know if you can see this, but there's about 40 people up there. Some of them are on a running team. Some of them are hikers going over the top. I'm going to wait till 20 or so of them get back past me before I start up. Yeehaw. $40 more maybe. That's amazing. Well. Hey, Hope Pass. Lots of company. There's the other side. It's a famous runner right there, well known for falling down and telling his story. Yeah, lots of company. Heading down that way. All right. Alright, here we are working our way through the talus field. As you can see, been down off of Hope Pass for a little while. It's leveled out a little bit. Working towards Lake Ann Pass. I don't know if we'll make it that far. We'll just wait and see what happens. But the talus field reminds me of all the 14ers I've climbed. Let's get into these boulder hopping sessions. Beautiful as always. Hope Pass is right up there between those two peaks. Okay, heading up to Lake Ann Pass. Not positive, but you can see a trail all the way up the side of the mountain up here, and then kicks off right and over that way. We'll see if that's what it is. Got my umbrella up. I can't see me under here. Probably a good thing. Hold on. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Here I am under my umbrella. That's looking back down the direction I didn't go. I'll be heading up to Lake Ann Pass and deciding where I want to camp tonight. But things are going really well right now, so I'm not thinking much about camping. Thinking more about hiking. So, yeah. Let's do it. Okay, working our way down to Lake Ann. Come to find out there's a dirt road goes right to it. A little disappointing after all that hiking, but oh well. That's the way she is. I am not sure if the pass goes over back there or back over here, but we're going to find out. Alright, just went over Lake Ann Pass. Right up there. See people coming down. And let me flip you around so you can see where I'm headed. We follow down this path here. No. Ah, that's better. Down that path right there. It's down there. If you can see, it goes down there and into the woods. So it's been a long day. Just need to go find a camp spot. Definitely should know where this is, but pan. Nice big reservoir. Should know what that is. Yeah. It's there, etc. Mark should know where he is. Heading right down in the woods down there, trying to find a camp spot. Boom. Can you hear that? Hear that? Water. Yeah, I messed up. I ran out of water about a half hour ago. Not bad. Certainly wouldn't want to go too much longer without water. There's not near as much water on this side of the mountain as the other side, so I am planning on not only drinking a fair amount, but also packing a bit so that I can camp. I'm pretty tired. I don't know how many miles I've done today. I'll check it and let you know, but I'm sure it's right around 20. Anyway, yeah, look at this. Oh, heaven, heaven. I've been having a hard time finding a spot without dead trees. This one's perfect except I have one dead tree. I have a solution for that. Not falling on me, baby. Alright, making some dinner here. I ended up at mile 23.1. It made no sense, so I had to go back and figure it out. Did 31.2 miles today. I don't see how that's possible. Over Hope Pass and Lake Ann Pass. Both. Had a really tough time finding a spot that didn't have dead trees all over. Like I said before, that's why I knocked that one down. But nope, it's a pretty good safe spot now, so we'll give it a go. No idea where I'm going to go tomorrow. Just get up and walk. See where it takes me. I feel great. I don't know why, but I'm going to stick with it. The new shoes did well. You see those shoes down there. Boom! Ultra, I'll even know the name of them sometime eventually. Temps, I think. Much more cushion, much more support. Things I like about it, things I don't. Twisted my ankle twice, which I would not have done in my Lone Peak 5s. And I miss feeling the ground. It's a really nice feeling. But these are definitely helping my knees from what I can tell. With all the cushioning in the heel and forefoot. So we'll see how it goes. Get up in the morning and get on with it. See you tomorrow. Another gorgeous morning. Hiking towards Cottonwood Pass right now. Got up early this morning. Just ready to rock and roll. Feels so good to be hiking. I'll let you know how far we get today. Alright, we're heading down to South Cottonwood Trailhead, which is down there. So I think we're going to be descending. Another knee breaker. I can hear the creek roaring down there. It's kind of cool. But yeah, gonna take a little work. You can see the trail all the way down at the floor. It's gonna be a good 500 feet elevation anyway, maybe a little more. This trail's been blowing me away. It's a multi-use trail, so it's used by motorcycles, hikers, bikers, and backpackers and horse packers, and yeah, it's in amazingly good shape considering, but it's in pretty bad shape overall. So hey, we're gonna head on down, see if we can find that next section and try and figure out how far we're going today. Alright, mile 28.3, we're right at the Collegiate Peak Wilderness boundary in Gunnison National Forest. That was the worst downhill I've ever done in my life. I don't know how many feet it was, but a good 1,500 probably on the rutted, muddy, tore up, ball bearing gravel. I don't know, it was really hard, especially for me. I gotta be careful with my knees, and my IT band started hurting around my knee. I've never had that happen. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what Ethan was having trouble with. Not bad. I just felt it. I've never felt it before. So it'll be flat for quite a while, and then we'll start back up. Hopefully that helps. But that section, although beautiful, really beautiful, I hope I never have to go down that again, ever. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's got a fawn. Oh, how cute. Wow, man, what a trip. What a trip up here. See the trail back there. See it going along the side of the mountain there. Goes back into the willows and trees. That one killed me. Whew! It's funny because it's one of the easier ones overall. I'm just really sluggy today. But my motivator is, let's see if I can get it in there. Where are you? Anyway, some dark clouds back over here. Even though they're quite a ways away, they're still spooky. You don't want to be up here with lightning and thunder and all that good stuff. So I'm here. I'm going to head down a little ways, and I'm actually going to take a siesta. Have a very low energy day today. I'm not sure why. Yeah, but we'll keep on plugging. Cottonwood Pass. It is a zoo up here. Cars and people hiking in, and dogs, and you name it. I assume that's clear cutting down there, not blowdowns. It's hard to tell what's going on. Okay, now this trail works its way all the way underneath that cliff band, which is really interesting, and then drops down on that ridge. I don't like these clouds. I want to get down. Yeah, hanging out at 12,000 feet, watching lightning strike around us, thunder, sleet, and ungodly wind. What's up with the wind? That's the hard thing. Josh over there freezing himself. Yeah. Can't last forever, right? Alright, that was super epic. I crossed one pass back over here and it was clouding up a little bit, so I was hustling along the rim. I think I showed that in the last video, going along the side, and all hell broke loose. All these clouds came over the top, lightning, thunder. Me and a guy named Josh, we went down into the trees. Hail, blowing wind. It was unbelievable. Got down to 40 degrees. I was glad we stayed where we were because we were thinking about going up and over the top, but when the clouds came in, we stayed put. Took about an hour and a half for the storm to go over, but it was one of the worst storms I've seen out here. Just glad I had the gear to stay warm and safe place to hide till it blew over. So I'm on my way over to the other side of the pass here. I don't even know the name of this pass. Okay, so this is the other side here. So it's about 5 o'clock, so the goal is to get down, find a good place to camp. Some water, call it good. It's been an interesting day. There's the lake, a lot of people camp at that lake. Possibility. I'd like to get down into the trees though, get out of the wind, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, thanks for watching part 5. I will link part 6 up here so you can continue. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to make me rich and famous. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.